Thanks for staying with us. Let's now turn our attention to the United States, where the state of California is reeling from its third mass shooting in 8 days after a man shot dead 7 former co-workers south of San Francisco. The attacks took place in the coastal city of Half Moon Bay, with the victims said to be Chinese-American farm workers. The suspect, known as Zhou Shuni, was arrested after driving to a police station. It comes as the state mourns the death of 11 persons at Monterey Park during the Lunar New Year celebrations.
The United States has been rocked with another round of mass shootings, as at least 7 persons have been killed and 1 person critically injured in shootings at 2 separate locations in a small coastal community in Central California, becoming the state's second mass shooting in 3 days. The suspect, identified as 67-year-old Shunli Zhao, has been taken into custody after turning himself in more than 2 hours after the shootings in Half Moon Bay. Giving a breakdown of the incident, authorities reveal that deputies were alerted to a shooting in an unincorporated area of San Mateo County, nearly 30 miles south of San Francisco. They found 4 victims dead and 1 wounded upon arrival at the first location, and soon after, 3 more victims were found dead at a separate site. President of the San Mateo County Board of Supervisors added that 1 shooting took place at a mushroom farm and another near a trucking facility approximately 2 miles from the farm, Dave Pine. While it was not clear yet how the 2 locations might be connected, the suspect was described as a disgruntled employee. A view from above the mushroom farm showed deputies and law enforcement personnel gathered outside one of many greenhouses at the site. What appeared to be a body under a yellow tab was visible at the entrance to one of the greenhouses. During the police response to the shooting, the sheriff's office said a media station will be located at a substation at 537 Kelly Avenue. And at around 4:40 p.m., a man wearing a white baseball-style cap was seen being led away from the site in handcuffs. Reacting to the arrest of the suspect, an eyewitness gives her account of the situation.
It surprised me to see the officer asking me pretty quietly to get back from my car, and I scooted back a little bit, and then he asked me to get farther back, and then he pointed out that it was a maroon SUV, and I went over and I told the photographer that was standing there with me that that was a maroon SUV right there, and they were gonna handle that. So he and I both got further back, and then that police officer was out of his patrol car and crossing the parking lot. A couple more plainclothes officers came out of the substation and assisted him to get the man out of the car and take him down, surprisingly calmly and cleanly.
Meanwhile, according to the sheriff's office, the suspect in the shootings drove himself to the substation located between the 2 businesses and surrendered 2 deputies. The latest bloodshed in the United States came less than 48 hours after an attacker killed 11 people at a Lunar New Year celebration near Los Angeles.